from Augusta. We're watching News 1226 at 11.
Good evening and thanks for watching News 12 at 11 o'clock. I'm Wrdw. We're on your side with new information about the Haines State rain chances. Let's get a look at your Friday forecast with First Alert meteorologist Emily Acton.
Well, we're mostly dry at the moment, but we did see a few showers earlier today. There is a little bit of a cluster of showers and thunderstorms that's moving through a good portion of the CSRA, at least the northern portion, I should say, the good portion of Saluda County. That's going to be moving into Edgefield and Aiken counties here over the next hour or so. So last night we had a pretty heavy downpour in North Augusta and places in Columbia County. This kind of looks pretty similar, so we could expect to see some more heavy rainfall for some of us. But again, overnight, most of us will be dry. Starting off the day tomorrow, right around that 70-degree mark, and then we're going to warm up into those mid and upper 80s. But afternoon showers and thunderstorms are expected. Nothing too widespread. Honestly, pretty similar to what we saw today. But those showers could dump a lot of rainfall quickly, so we do have a flash flood risk. We'll talk more about that, and I'll have a look at your weekend coming up.
Thanks, Emily. Data centers have been a hot topic in the CSRA. A man has been arrested and charged with murder after a deadly shooting in Aiken County. Deputies arrested 32-year-old Deshaun Hankinson in connection to the deadly shooting of 21-year-old Reginald Young III. Hankinson is charged with murder from the May 20th shooting. Young was found dead that night on Dallas Circle. North Augusta High School students graduated today. It was at 2 this afternoon at USCA in the Convocation Center. We spoke with several students on their big day about advice that they would give to the class of 2027.
Make friends and stay friends with those friends and spend time with those friends. Participate in all the school activities that you can, all the senior activities that you can. Don't let anybody or anything come between those friendships, and just enjoy it while you still can.
Stay consistent, work hard, you're going to make it through.
Make them last, always talk to everybody, be a big extrovert, try to get out there, because these are the best years of my life, and they should be the best years of anyone's life.
Accomplish your dreams, you only have one life, right? And just do what you're going to do to work hard, do your best, live with God.
Do your work, get it done, just get everything out the way, and then you can chill.
Some good advice there. T.W. Josie High School held its 60th and last graduation today in that building. Students walked across the stage as parents, alumni, and the community all came out. We heard from one of the first members of the graduating class in the last salutatorian for this version of T.W. Josie High School.
Class is T.W. Josie, 1966, the very first. If there wasn't a first, there wouldn't be no second, third, fourth, or fifth.
Class of 26 is the last, but I know it's going to be a great experience on to the next generation.
4 other schools are consolidating as well. We have more information about the consolidations in Richmond County and the new T.W. Josie College and Career Academy on our website, wrdw.com. Just search Josie. And graduation is tomorrow for McCormick High School after a fire from a lightning strike damaged the building. Graduation will be Friday at 10 a.m. at Emerald High School. The last day of school was supposed to be today, but students could not return to campus this week. We do have more information and details about graduation and that fire on our website, wrdw.com. Emily?
Well, we're still tracking rain chances through the next 7 days, but not quite as heavy as what we have been seeing. I'll have a look, though, at what's in store for your Friday and weekend coming up.
Join Parker's Kitchen in supporting local veterans this May. Round up at checkout to support Wounded Warrior Project, and we'll match 50% of your donation in honor of Military Appreciation Month.
Think you have the voice to make?
That's disqualifying. I will not support Burt Jones.
Now, your First Alert weather with meteorologist Emily Acton.
Well, we're mostly dry here in the CSRA, but a heavy downpour is impacting portions of Saluda County, moving into Edgefield County, and even a little bit into Aiken County. So there are some spots still seeing rainfall, but again, the majority of us, we are dry and expected to stay mostly dry overnight tonight. So small rain chances through the overnight and through the early start of the day tomorrow, but your morning commute looking nice and dry. A little bit cloudy, though, for the start of our day. we're going to have a lot of moisture continue to push northward from the Gulf, and that's just making it very humid. We've had dew points in the 70s the past couple of days, and that just means there's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, but that's giving these afternoon storms something to tap into as we're seeing daytime heating, and then once those clouds build, lots of moisture coming in from the south as well, so it really just adds to it. Now tomorrow morning, nice and dry. We're going to stay dry throughout the majority of the day, but as we get into the afternoon, a few hit or miss showers possible for us, and any of these showers could drop a lot of rainfall quickly. We had a flash flood warning for portions of Jenkins County today, and again, some of us didn't even see rain, but just really depending on where these showers pop up, it could dump a lot of rainfall pretty quickly. Now Saturday starting off wet, but I think by midday and even early afternoon, we could see some breaks in the clouds and even some sun at times, but a few isolated showers possible as we go throughout the second half of our day. So a wet start, a nice break in the middle of the day, and then a few afternoon or really evening showers. Sunday's looking mostly dry. Still have a small chance of rain, but temperatures are actually cooling off for our Sunday as well. Really only seeing a high in the upper 70s, but looking a lot drier for us as we go throughout the end of our weekend. We have a slight flood risk for a good portion of the CSRA tomorrow, and again, that's just saying wherever these storms do pop up could drop a lot of rainfall quickly. It's not saying that we're going to see widespread rain, so just make sure you keep that in mind. Saturday, marginal risk. Sunday, small risk there, but over the next 7 days, an inch to maybe even 2 inches of rainfall, which is only going to help our current drought conditions. This was posted this morning, and significant improvements for most of the CSRA. Now we're in severe drought conditions instead of extreme and exceptional, but our most southern counties are still dealing with extreme and exceptional drought conditions. We're going to cool off for our weekend and for the start of June, which is Monday. 82 for our high. We'll keep the low to mid 80s for the middle and end of next week.
Thanks, Emily. Tonight, a plan approved to help lower rates for Georgia Power customers. A Georgia Public Service Commission approving a plan to help save you about $50 a year or more than $4 a month if you use 1,000 kilowatt hours a month. This applies to fuel cost and storm recovery damages. South Carolina babies born tomorrow will be eligible for a privately funded $529 grant through the Palmetto Baby.
Join him.
You've been seeing our commercials for months, and while you've been watching homeowners across our area save their roofs and save thousands of dollars, guess what? You can too. Roof Saver's exclusive patent-pending Renew at 17 roof preservation treatment extends the life of your roof by 17 years with just one application and one treatment. We're proud to announce that Roof Savers is the first roofing company to be approved and partnered with the Wounded Warrior Program in the United States. Listen to Dr. David Godbold.
I am the CEO of the Wounded Warrior Program, and I'm lucky enough to be the National Director for our military emergency response teams. I will tell everybody that I'm not allowed to put my name on anything that doesn't meet the criteria and does not support our military and our veterans. Can't afford to do that. We don't want to do anything negative, nothing to put our name on it and it turn out to be some big catastrophe or be some big flop. We put our inspectors involved in this project. We put scientists involved in the chemicals that are used. Everything met the criteria. I'll just tell everybody, it's the greatest invention going forward to save your home, your house, your roof. You're not damaging anything. You're not doing anything to environment. You're not throwing shingles in the trash cans. And insurance companies all over ought to be very excited about this product.
Call the number on the screen right now to see if your roof qualifies. America's #1 choice for roof preservation is Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
Well, tonight, these next 5 stories are each about things changing your everyday life. For many people, the line between being busy and being worn out may be a bit blurry. Mental health experts say this can lead to high-functioning burnout, where a person appears successful on the outside but really feels constantly exhausted, tired, and disconnected from joy. Research shows that working mothers are especially vulnerable, juggling the majority of the housework and their jobs.
allocate tasks that are daily tasks, because a lot of times the dads in the home are doing the things that are quarterly or maybe weekly or maybe monthly, the lawn. You are negotiating the invisible load. You have these ongoing lists of tasks, so offload them as soon as possible, especially the daily ones.
Signs of burnout include non-restorative sleep, being irritable, anxious, or numb, and having trouble concentrating or relaxing. Experts say employers can help by providing flexible work schedules, mentorship, or parental support groups. Well, tonight, Meta is rolling out a new paid subscription for apps like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Prices for these plans range from $3 to $4 a month, depending on the app. Meta says it gives subscribers access to extra features like super reactions and who's watching your stories, which can now extend beyond 24 hours.
Meta is following the trend of many other companies like X, like YouTube, and saying, hey, we're spending tons of money on AI. We need other revenue streams. And social media is becoming sort of tiered. It's pay to play if you're a heavy user.
The company says the plans will not replace what Meta currently offers. It also says it's testing additional subscription plans for creators, businesses, and AI plans. Tonight, a judge is not blocking President Donald Trump's executive. Ahead in sports, Georgia Tech is getting ready to host their first NCAA regional since 2019. One of the country's best college baseball teams has a lot of expectations this weekend at home.
Attention shoppers, we're offering 99 cents off of 9 items until 9 o'clock.
Oh, nice. Sounds like we're in a George Sink commercial.
We are in a George Sink commercial. Listen, shoppers, if you're ever hurt, call George Sink Injury Lawyers at all nines now.
I'm Ralph Norman, and I'm running for governor.
More. All right, the word is help.
Could you use it in a sentence?
People need help after they've been hurt on the road.
I know it. 999 9999.
Technically, that is correct.
If you've been hurt, call George Sink Injury Lawyers at all nines now.
First Alert Radar, powered by Jim Hudson Automotive Group. On your sideline, sponsored by Chandler Law Firm.
You don't need me to tell you that we're a long way from the football season, but that doesn't mean that teams aren't getting those playbooks right. South Aiken, the latest of our schools, hosting a spring scrimmage, not just working with a new team this year, but also a brand new field.
3 months away from high school football, and the T-Reds are ready to roll.
We're so much farther ahead this year than we were last year. So, like I always tell people, hope springs eternal in May. You think it's going to be pretty good? We'll see.
Chris Hamilton and South Aiken debut new faces this year, along with a new playing surface. Say goodbye to the old grass field and say hello to artificial turf. A growing trend across Aiken County schools, with the T-Reds being the latest addition.
Kind of been a long time coming. This is our 12th season here, and a lot of work's gone into this field. We always took a lot of pride in it, but not to have to cut every day and the upkeep that goes along with the field gives us a lot more time to work on stuff and have my coaches be more with their families a little bit more, and that's always good anytime we can squeeze in.
Team Cardinal took home the 7-5 win over Team White in what Coach Ham called a glorified practice. Nonetheless, football season is right around the corner.
All right, to Chesterfield, where the Saluda Tigers have crowned themselves the South Carolina High School League 2A softball state champions. A 3-0 shutout over the Golden Rams secures the state series sweep, as last year was the first time the Tigers ever made the finals. This year, they get the job done and bring home the program's first ever state title. And our area has...
Well, looking at your what to wear forecast for tomorrow, it's going to be another warm afternoon and a few isolated showers possible. Have the rain gear just in case. I'll have a final check on your 7-day forecast coming up.
Time and Temp, sponsored by Riverside Heating and Air. For comfort you can count on, call Riverside Heating and Air. Now offering 60-month no-interest financing on new system replacements. Stay comfortable with Riverside Heating and Air.
Shanty can fix your sinking sidewalks, driveways, and pool decks safely. Get a faster, affordable alternative to your sinking concrete today. Call Canty Foundation Specialists for your free estimate.
Canty can fix it.
President Trump endorsed.
Well, here's a look at the next 7 days. We are still seeing rain chances in the forecast, but Again, don't cancel any plans. Just know the afternoon showers and thunderstorms could continue for the next couple of afternoons. We are cooling off for your Sunday. High temperature only reaching 79 degrees, but I want to take a quick look at the current radar. We are tracking a pretty heavy thunderstorm right now that's moving close, or really starting to move into Aiken County. It has a special weather statement on it, and that's for portions of Wagner-Sally area. But we're also seeing some heavy rainfall now moving into Edgefield County. So just know most of us are dry, but there is still a little bit of activity going on across the state of South Carolina for us. But just know overnight tonight, mostly calm. I'll have more tomorrow.
The latest attack from Burt Johnson.